They say we live. Is we live? Are we live? I think we live. See ya. See ya. Guess what happened today, folks? Y'all saw the you saw the thumbnail telling you what happened today. Is anybody surprised? Is this verdict surprising anyone? Because I's not surprised. Not at all. Actually, I'm freaking elated. I have to say, I'm elated. Because this was like a what you call it? That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, you yeah, you on point. You on point. So I said this was a pivotal joint because if they didn't get a guilty verdict, they didn't find them guilty on that, we was gonna be in trouble. We was gonna be in real trouble. It was gonna be a serious shift. It's bad enough the court system barely worked for us at all. And when I say us, I don't just mean black people. I mean, period. You know, if you ain't got no money, if you ain't got the bag, you in trouble. If you got to go stand in the court of law and you ain't got the bag, you're gonna have a bad day. You're gonna have a bad day. You're gonna have a bad day, which is more than likely gonna turn into some bad years, depending on what you're being charged with. But this fool, I was looking on the internet, just looking at some different stuff about these three fools. Cause I don't cover half of it. I don't look at half of this stuff beforehand. I get the highlights. I get highlights like it's a freaking football game or something. I like the abridged version. You know what I mean? I don't need the whole long drawn out joint. Just give me the specifics and shit. I mean, and I take it from there. Yeah. But this fool, the father, was actually a freaking police. But he's an ex-police. He's an ex-policeman. So I guess he was still setting that in his way about, okay, well, we're in a climate where police get to kill black people with impunity, you know what I mean, and not be punished. So I guess he felt like, even though he was an ex-policeman, that he was still afforded that, you know what I mean, that right to do as he chose and not be punished. But the thing that you see, he didn't actually pull the he didn't pull the trigger. His dumb brother son, his idiot brother son pulled the trigger. And I don't mean his nephew. I don't mean his nephew. I say his brother's son. And if you can figure that one out, put it in the comments if you got that one. If you were smart enough to figure out what brother's son mean, put it in the comment section. When I spoke about him about a few weeks ago or whatever, I see when it happened, they was talking about the father say he wanted to shoot him. Yeah, he wanted to shoot him. He said if he could have got a clear shot, he would have took the shot. He would have shot him. You know what I mean, Ahmad? You know what I mean? So I was like, this type of thing, and people don't want to admit it, but this type of thing in certain places, it's like a rite of passage. This is like a rite of passage. You got a lot of towns or communities in the South, you know what I mean, that are still stuck back in the 40s and the 50s, you know what I mean, where, you know what I mean, they're set in their ways and they do not wish to change their ways. And no way, we don't want to be, we don't want to be infiltrated at all. We don't want you, we don't want your nails. We don't want to be infiltrated. None of that. So, you know, how do you run down somebody? I want to know, how do you run down somebody with weapons? You know what I mean? And say, oh, he grabbed my gun and I feared that he was going to use it on me. Fool, y'all a little small posse coming after this man. Y'all chased him for over 5 minutes before y'all actually caught him, trapped him. You think he wasn't supposed to, you know what I mean, try to defend himself? You know what I mean? Come on, man. Let's get real. But I mean, these people actually thought that they was going to actually beat that. They actually thought that they was going to beat it. You know? And I'm waiting to hear the uproar, you know, about why they got found guilty. You know what I mean? And this was just straight up crazy because the DA, you talking about movie, you talking about movie stuff. This is straight movie stuff. But you had the people being crooked from the top to the bottom. The DA, when the joint first happened, the father called the DA and asked her for her advice or what he should do. You know what I mean? And I guess she informed him that don't worry about it. We ain't gonna come after y'all. We ain't coming. You know what I mean? They had to get an independent board in there that they actually do an investigation and actually bring charges. You know? But the thing that tripped me out the most is the neighbor. The neighbor actually trips me out. You know what I mean? He just always had this look on his face. You know what I mean? The neighbor just always had this look on his face like He's just stuck. You know what I mean? He don't know what's, you know what I mean, going on. Like he don't have a freaking clue as to what's going on. Either he don't know what's going on, or either he needs to take a real bad dump or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. He just have a constipation. He just look constipation looking at, you know what I mean? Just like he just full of full of shit. You know what I mean? And he about to bust or something. I don't know. You see, I don't do the whole visual aid thing around here, so I don't know. Look, y'all, we back at 0. Oh damn, you see that? As soon as I say we back at 0, look, we gonna put one viewer up on there. Y'all wow, y'all a wild bunch. Y'all are a wild bunch. Look, don't like me talking, say no, it's one person. No, it's 0 people looking. All right, guess what? I'm gonna keep talking. Maybe you catch it on the replay or something. My damn light at. I just sit on this joint and smoke Newports. I guess I'm gonna smoke it if the lighter decide to work. Look, nobody want to tap into this joint today. I threw that joint up with what's his face? Threw that joint up with what's his face. They was all up in that joint. Oh, Kyle. Talk about Kyle. They couldn't wait to jump in there and say, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about." And I found out some other stuff about good old wholesome Kyle. I also found out that there was a lot of stuff that wasn't allowed in Kyle's trial. And if you think the feds ain't coming to get Kyle, you're crazy. They coming. It's going to take them at least 6 months to get it all together, to get their case together or whatever. You can't call me a hater because I try to get the message to them. You know what I mean? I try to get the message to them. You know what I mean? You can come back when they come pick his ass, when they come for him. Make sure you come and jump in that live that, and I said, I told him to run. I told him, I said, run, Kyle. Run, Kyle, to somewhere that ain't got no extradition. That's what you better do. Better find you a spot that don't have no extradition. Because I'm gonna give it 6 months to a year. I'm gonna give it 6 months to a year. Like I said, they're gonna see who he affiliates himself with. Where so when they come, that's gonna be the bargaining chip. That's gonna be his bargaining chip. They're gonna try to get him to tell on everybody that he's been around, all those different groups that he's planning on being around in the next 6 months. And they're gonna pump him for all the information that he know about everybody that he's been around. Watch what I tell you. Done my words. Don't pay me no mind. I'm talking to y'all. But I'm also listening to third base. You know what I mean? I said third. What's the third base? Google it. I can't let y'all play it because it's copyright issue. But I'm listening to it. He just looked so heartbroken when they read the verdict of they pulled Travis first. They pulled the son first and read the verdict. He looked like he was about 2 seconds away from passing out. It really looked like he was. I thought he was just going to hit the floor at any minute, any second. He was just going to drop. You watch the video. Looked like he got. You look at his facial expression. Looked like he. You know what I mean? It was hard for him to breathe and all that shit. For like he was struggling to breathe. Pops probably his pops, his brother pops. You know what I mean? His brother pops. You know what I mean? Probably really don't care because he already know he got 60. He's 65 years old. He's 65 now, so he lived a full life. You know what I'm saying? He lived a full life. But poor Travis, you got a ride. You got a ride in front of you, buddy. You got a long stretch in front of you. Them fools is gonna end up with over 100 years. Probably end up with over 100 years apiece. Cause I don't see them. I don't. I don't. Florida. I mean, I don't. Somebody let me know, cause I don't know, and I don't feel like googling it right now. Do Atlanta got a death penalty? I don't think they. I don't think Atlanta still got a death penalty. They might. I don't know. As far as the state, they might have one. I'm not sure, but I can imagine them getting all three of them over 100 years because I don't see them running anything concurrent. I mean, they had all of them had like what? It's like a total of 9 counts. And Travis he was guilty on all of them. He was guilty on all counts. So Travis is going to become part of the prison. Yeah, after he passed away in the prison, they probably going to just take him. Either they going to cremate him and take his ashes, you know what I mean, and use his ashes like what you call it, joint compound. You know what I mean, and just spread his ashes on the wall. You know what I mean, to fill in a crack or something. You ain't finished your sentence yet, buddy. You know what I mean? You gonna cremate him and put his ashes on the wall to fill in the crack. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's not gonna ever leave that joint. He ain't never leave. Somebody gonna come in that jail like 50 years from now, and somebody gonna be telling them the story. Yo, you in the cell with Travis McMichael. What you talking about? Ain't nobody else in this cell. Yo, Travis in that cell. They used his ashes to fill in the cracks in the cement. He's still in your cell under that paint. You're gonna use his ashes to fill in the cracks in the wall on the floor, and they're gonna put paint on it to make sure he don't escape. none of his ashes escape the jail at all. Well, some real shit. His pops he probably only got probably about another. If his pops got another 10 years in him, you know what I mean? He gonna do short time. You know what I mean? He gonna be out of there. He gonna get an early parole. You know what I mean? He gonna get an early parole. You know what I mean? If they don't get their own self early parole. But then again, Trav might be all right. You know what I mean? Once he hit the prison, once he hit the yard, he might be, you know what I mean? He gonna have to fall in line. You know what I mean? Of course, he gonna have to fall in line, and there's gonna be some people that want to talk to him. You know what I mean? And you know who them people is. Them people gonna want to talk to him. Like, look here, man. This is going down. I want you, I want your snack. I want your let me see. Let me see. I want 15 bucks. They're gonna sell you for cigarettes, buddy. You're gonna be selling Travis for cigarettes, throwing them all over the prison. 15 bucks. And I want your dessert every day for 50 years. He ain't gonna have no dessert. He ain't gonna be able to have no dessert. Damn, Trav. Pop set you up, man. Pop straight set Trav up, man. Who does that, man? Let this be a cautionary tale, people. Let this be a cautionary tale to you. You see somebody in a house that's under construction. Leave them people alone, man. If you feel a need to get involved, don't. Don't. Just don't. Just don't. That's what insurance is for. People building stuff and stuff is under construction, it's insured. You know what I mean? To protect it against theft and whatever. You know what I mean? They don't need your help. They don't need your assistance. You feel me? Don't start going around playing cowboy. This is what you had. This is what happens when you start playing cowboy. You know what I mean? When somebody emboldens you to feel like you could do anything that you want to do. You know what I mean? But the law doesn't apply to you. The law does not apply to you. I'm gonna get out there and never instant. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna get this. It was like hunting. It was like hunting. They hunted them down. They hunted it down. They hunted them down, and they killed them. I mean, it's actual and factual. Everybody saw it. You know what I mean? The thing with me, I don't understand why they had to waste taxpayers' money having a trial, why they had to get a jury. You know what I mean? Make people miss work. You know what I mean? To sit in there for this whole thing. You saw the whole thing unfold right in front of your face on the internet, and people sew together this half-cocked story about why they did it or whatever, whatever. No, you're no longer a police. I guess say once you're a police or whatever, it's hard to shake it. Well, I guess he shook it. I guess he shook that police thing. I guess he shook that today. Guess he shook that police thing today. You heard me? Oh boy, man. I can't feel bad for no. I can't feel bad for now one of them, but the neighbor. You know what I mean? And see, that's what I tell other people too. Don't be rushing to try to be nosy and shit. You know what I mean? Mind your business. You want to know what happened? Look it up on Citizen App. You know what I mean? Look it up on Citizen App. Don't be running behind no incident. You know what I mean? Sticking your head out of a window, stuff like that. Mind your business. Mind your business. If it's not business that is yours, you shouldn't be minding it. Now the neighbor gonna end up with a life sentence for merely not minding his business. I guess if he's, you know what I mean, I'm gonna record it all. What were your intentions? What were your true intentions? You know what I mean? Were your true intentions to record it and use it as a like a trophy piece or whatever? You know what I mean? If they would have never been charged, I guarantee you, they'd have all got together on the holidays, and they'd have had that video playing on a big screen in the living room, getting drunk off of moonshine and having a good old time watching Travis smoke Ahmad. You know what I mean? You know, they probably started, you know what I mean, cracking black jokes and everything. We smoking on that Ahmad pack. You know what I mean? Had they not got caught. That shit, it would have been all shits and giggles. You know what I mean? Now it's all tears and cheers. You know what I mean? It's all tears and cheers. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say I'm more than certain that each one of them are on suicide watch. I'm more than certain that they got all three of them on suicide watch. Maybe not the father. Maybe not the father because he portrays himself as a go hard. You know what I mean? He portrays himself as a go hard individual, like he's not bothered by anything. But the neighbor, he's definitely on suicide watch. Motherfuckers don't give him no job, cleaning nothing, because whatever goddamn cleaners and shit that's around him, he gonna drink that shit. He gonna drink that shit and get him an early parole. Don't put him around no goddamn cleaning products, none of that. Don't put him around no mop ringers, none of that shit. The motherfucker gonna make a new use for that mop ring, and I don't mean mop ring in the prison already had a second use. You know what I mean? By opening up somebody's top. This fool probably he was fool enough to do what he did. He might try to stick his head in the part where you wring the mop out at and bash his head, and you know what I mean? Who knows? But he's gonna try to get up out of there. He's gonna get himself up out of there. You might watch what I tell you. Because he's type of motherfucker, because he's gonna have out of the three, he's gonna have the worst experience. The son and the father, once they hit the prison, they gonna link up with them boys. They gonna link up with the rest of them good old boys, and they gonna take them right in. But the neighbor, he's gonna have a hard time, simply because had it not been for him recording the whole joint, they probably would have very well beat. They'd have beat the body. They would have beat the body had he not recorded it with his phone. So when he gets dead, I was joking about Travis, but it's gonna be the neighbor who gets sold for cigarettes. You know what I mean? Yeah. Somebody gonna be deep in cigarettes. Somebody gonna be deep in cigarettes, and somebody gonna be deep in that neighbor. Yeah, somebody gonna be deep in that neighbor. Lipstick and lace. Kool-Aid and ripped bed sheets. I hope he have a nice time though. He be all right. He don't have any other choice. He don't have any other options but to be all right. Either you're gonna be all right or you're gonna have a bad time. It's up to him. It's totally up to him. God damn it. Let's see. They wasn't gonna give us. We was asking for too much, simply thinking that they were gonna give us just this big overwhelming victory. You thought they was gonna give us Kyle and the McMichaels? You think they was gonna hand both? You think they was gonna give us both of them? That wasn't gonna happen. That wasn't gonna happen in a million years. That wasn't gonna happen in a million years, and you best believe that's why the judge that Kyle had got on some stuff where as though he was doing some foul stuff in that courtroom. And I'm still in my bag. I'm still in my bag about the fact that he sung Kyle a song, man. I ain't never get no song, man. I ain't never get no song. All the times I done been in the courthouse, and I ain't never had a judge sing me no song, man. I mean, I wonder if I got grounds to get my convictions overturned simply because the judge ain't never sing me no song. I need to talk to a lawyer. I'm gonna call a lawyer, see, because if he got a song, I need one too. Damn, that might be grounds for the McMichaels, you know what I mean, to get their verdict overturned because that judge ain't sing them a song. The judge ain't sing them no song either. So if I was them, I'd be in my bag about that too. You know what I mean? Kyle got in there and cried with his fat ass face, looking like he smelled like hot dog juice and shit. I don't know why I get that perception of him, but I mean, he just looks like he smelled like hot dog juice. But you can tell he was eating good. He was eating good the little time that they had him in jail. You know what I mean? Them people held him down. They held him down. And people like, we're not letting you go. I'll never let you go. Like on some Titanic. They got on some Titanic stuff with little Kyle was like, we'll never let you go. Like when the joint yo was in the water holding the lady hand and yo floated off and shit, he died in the cold water while he was holding her hand. I'll never let you go. We never let you go, Cal. We gonna pay all your lawyer fees. We got you. We got you. Y'all hear them sirens. Welcome to B-More, damn it. Yeah, but that shit just threw me off. It just threw me straight off and shit. I had to think for a minute. I had to think for a minute. I had to remember. You in the house, fool. You in the house, fool. You know what I mean? They ain't coming for you. You in the house, fool. You know what I mean? Ain't no telling. I don't know. It's a tricky world. You know what I mean? The YouTube people be stealing from me. YouTube be stealing from me, and I ain't even got enough. I ain't even got enough support on this joint to get $1 out of them, and they stealing from me. You know what I mean? That's kind of crazy, but that's neither here nor there. We talking about the McMichaels. I'm gonna look up something else. I want to look up something else because uh the lady Sloan Sizzle jumped in my joint last week when I was talking about Kyle, and she was like, I need to know what I'm talking about. So just out of respect for Sloan Sizzle, I'm gonna go jump in this joint and say something factual, right? And give y'all something factual, right? Give y'all some facts about these people, right? One of the facts that the neighbor say he never had a weapon in the car. He never had a weapon in the car. He was unarmed. He was just following them. He seen the commotion going on and he just started following them. Like I said, being nosy, not minding his business. You know what I mean? But he wanted to see it pop off. He wanted to see it pop off simply because when Ahmad started running towards him, he put his truck in the way of Ahmad, blocking him in. You know what I'm saying? Because up until then, Ahmad was in flight. He was in flight. But once the neighbor blocked him in, it went from flight to fight. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? He got himself booked. He got himself booked. But he thought, oh, by me turning over this video, and you ain't turning over the video, fool. You sent it to somebody. You sent the video to somebody, and they put the video online. Just like I said, yeah, he sent it to somebody as like, look what we did. We got us a nice old buck. You know what I mean? Trust me. And if they could have, they would have Ahmad's head hanging on the wall in the garage. Facts. Facts in all caps. Big facts. You know what I mean? Ahmad's head would be on the wall in the garage. Think I'm joking? Go to that part of Georgia. Go to that part of Georgia tonight. Go to that part of Georgia tonight by yourself. By yourself. And I'll be waiting for your call tomorrow. And I'll be waiting patiently, waiting for your call. You know what I mean? You can imagine how they rallying up. You know what I mean? In that town right now. Got they torches. Oh man, they gonna burn some cross tonight, man. They gonna burn some cross tonight. Yeah, they gonna burn some cross tonight. Let me see this thing. This thing talking about all right, here goes some fun facts. Here goes some. Let's go find some fun facts about these three nutty motherfuckers. Let's find some fun facts about these three nutball ass motherfuckers. Everything on the internet, I'm try to sell you something. Don't you know I use free apps? I don't pay for no apps. If it ain't free, it ain't me. Satilla Shores outside of Brunswick, Georgia. Do it. Do that sound like anybody that look like me live there? I don't think so. Some folks say it might be a nice place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there. I don't want to visit or none of that. I don't want to visit. I don't even want to visit. I don't even want to visit. Send me a postcard. Matter of fact, you ain't even gotta send me a postcard. I want nothing to do with it. Arbery trial defendants. Other than let's see this. Let's see what CNN says, right? And they say one of the defendants get off, man, had a stoic look, you know what I mean, on his face when they read the verdict. Which one is he talking about? He got to be talking about the father, cause Travis looked at shook, yeah, and looked it. I like the word. I like how it sounds. Looked it. I know it's looked. I know I know it's looked, but it sounds much better as looked it. He looked it, shook it. He looked it, shook it to his core. He looked it, shook it to his apple core. You hear me? I wonder if the courthouse started stinking after they read the verdict. Cause I tell you, at one point he looked at like he had trouble breathing. He could have possibly shitted on himself. I don't know. I mean, that's enough to make one lose his shit. That's enough to make somebody lose their motherfucking grippers. It's enough to make you lose your grippers. Oh, what? Look what you done got us into, daddy brother. Daddy brother, look what you got us into. That's what he told him after he popped Ahmad. I did it, daddy brother. Daddy brother, I did it. Y'all's in the back. Those in the back. Daddy brother. You know what I mean? I say that he got the same. They got, he's his daddy, but he's also his brother. So that means his sister is also his mother. Did I get that right? Yeah. That means the daddy got with the sister. No, hell no. Wait a minute. Let me get this right, because I don't like it was a nice joke. I found it funny as hell. I found it funny as hell. But I say daddy and brother, you know what I mean? So that means if he is father, All right, how could he be his daddy and his brother? Oh, I got it. Damn, that's really disturbing. Oh, that's some really disturbing shit. I mean, he would have had to pop his own mother. Damn, dude. He would have had to pop his own mother. Then that would have made them brothers, and he would have been his father. So, brother, daddy. But you know how that whole inbreeding thing go, man. It's a crazy thing. I'm trying to find out which one they say. They had to be talking about the father. Say his reaction was stoic. And I don't. This is a video. I was looking for one that was written out because this shit is in my ear, and I don't. I got very. You know what I mean, I'm kind of ADD. You know what I mean, and I can't do. I can't concentrate on. It's hard to concentrate on more than one thing at a time. So especially not two or three. But just out of respect for Sloan Sizzle, who happens to think that's why I wanted to find something. You know what I mean, where I'd have been reading it because I don't think Sloan think I can actually read, even though I was reading the comments the whole time. They might have banned me. I think they banned me. Say, you see this? I might got to switch my joint up or something. Switch my switch my thumbnails up or something, so they don't know it's me until they hit that joint. Who is this black guy? Ooh, who was that wavy head? Who was that wavy head black guy? Who was that wavy head? Uh, I'm not your daddy brother. That's for sure. Man, Pops did that boy like that, man. He should be ashamed of himself. He should really be ashamed of himself. Now, what kind of example? What kind of example is that to set? You know what I mean? I'm gonna screw up the rest of your life. Mine is almost over, but I'm gonna make sure I screw up the rest of yours. How about that? How about that? How about I screw up the rest of your life? I mean, y'all want to start a pool? We can start a pool. Who think the father gonna live past 5 years? Who think the father, Gregory McMichaels, is gonna make it past 5 years? Who think William Bryan? Who think William Bryan is gonna make it past 5 years? I actually had, this I don't know nobody in the Georgia penal system. So something happens. This is just things that, you know what I mean, I could potentially see happening. I can actually see somebody doing something bad to William Bryan. Bless his soul. You know what I mean? I can see somebody doing something bad to him because he's not the reason why they're all getting ready to get hit with over 100 years apiece. But he's the reason why I did. Damn, I might be boring myself today. He ain't said nothing interesting since last week. I really didn't say nothing interesting then. I just had a comment section full of people that I was messing with. You know what I mean? And it just made the whole thing. I guess people not really having it today. People too busy concentrating on Thanksgiving. Well, I want to thank that judge for giving us this victory. I want to thank the judge for giving us this victory. You know what I mean? Salute to you, Ahmad. Now you can rest. You know what I mean? Now you can rest. And you'll be seeing the pops. I'm more than certain you'll probably be seeing the pops within the next 5. And that's if the neighbor don't beat him there. But then again, maybe you won't be seeing them because maybe they'll be going somewhere else. If it's as they say. But who am I? Who am I? I'm just this guy. I don't think wifey wanted me on this joint today because she got the rum cold as mother. She got the rum cold as a goddamn hose heart in Alaska in this goddamn rum. She had the window on, open. The window was open with the fan on. Ain't no meats in this room. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing in the room that gotta be refrigerated. But she had the window wide open and the fan on. I don't know. I don't know. And where them people at? They jump in, and jump right back out. You know what I mean? It's funny though. I just like to rap. I like to mess with people. See, he ain't even tell you. He said he was gonna say some facts. But I ain't gotta say no facts. I can just sit on here and talk my shit. Yeah, I mean, y'all got internet, y'all got Google, y'all got YouTube. You know, y'all done seen all this before I even came on here to try to talk about it. And I had fun with all of it. I wonder if Travis McMichael gonna be if he gonna try to become a Muslim. Because I don't got that. I don't have the Aryans accepting them. I don't have them accepting. You think a Muslim brother gonna come to his aid when they trap him in a little closet or whatever, little corner spot, and you're gonna jump out like Buddha? You don't see that this is a man. This is a man, Buddha. What you want? I want 15 bucks. What we gotta do? What I gotta do? Pay his debt. I want 15 bucks. I want 15 bucks. And I want his dessert for 50 years. This motherfucker get out next week and holler about he gonna want your dessert for 50 years. Mail it to me. I'm gonna send you my address. I'm gonna give you my info. Mail me his desserts for the next 50 years. That's fucked up. They go ahead and poor Trav gonna get bounced all over the prison. I don't know what prison they going to. but it's in Georgia. And I think they still got chain gang. They had motherfuckers out there in the field with the shackles on and all that, still making roads and shit, paving roads. I mean, digging the dirt to pave roads. And I don't know, dude. Well, I don't plan on going to no Georgia and breaking no damn law anyway, so I ain't worried about that. You know what I mean? Damn. Boy's gonna have a bad time, man. Boy's gonna have a bad time. Cause he ain't gonna have no comrades on the compound. Cause everybody gonna look at him like it's his fault. Everybody gonna look at poor Will like it's, you know what I mean? It's your fault, man. Them boys could have got away with that. If it wasn't for you. Told you to say that damn recording. Told you to say that damn near recording to the holidays. Until the holidays. But no. But no. You just had to send it to somebody. Didn't you? Didn't you? Now look where we's at. In gosh darn prison. And yo just gonna sit there. He gonna still be sitting there with that same look on his face like, don't just have a face. He just have a face like he just got a shit all the time. But real, like every time they show his face, he just got a facial expression like, I got a shit. Motherfucker just look like he got a shit all the time. Motherfucker ate in 5 days, but his facial expression is the exact same. Like he just got to take a major dump. Bro, that's probably what got him found guilty, man, because his face. You know what I mean? They probably would have ruled different if he didn't come in there every day. Every day. You know what I mean? You ain't had to come in there smiling, but you could have wore some kind of other facial expression, man. I don't know. Let me not play with that because I was getting ready to say maybe something wrong with his face. You know what I mean? Maybe he got a shit face for a reason. I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe something happened to him that gave him that permanent shit face. I don't know. But today, that shit face went to a oh shit face. When they read guilty, he was like, oh shit. Oh shit. But he went from I got a shit to oh shit. He pushed that shit back up in him. He pushed this. You ever had somebody push your shit in? He pushed his own shit back in. No, you wasn't talking to me, was you? You didn't mean me when you said guilty. You wasn't talking about me, was you? No, it wasn't me. It was them. The McMichaels. Pull a line out the Warriors. No, it wasn't me. It was them. The McMichaels. I'm glad I didn't plan on being on here today. That was just so unexpected. I thought it was going to take them longer than that to come back with a verdict. You heard about them closing arguments yesterday, but I thought it was going to take a couple of days or whatever. I guess the judge hit him with like, look, man, I got turkey and shit to get to. You know what I mean? I got turkey and shit to get to tomorrow, and I'm taking off Friday. So y'all need to wrap this shit up. Come on. Y'all need to wrap this shit up right now. I ain't got time for this shit right now. Y'all gotta wrap this shit up. Ain't nothing to think about. Ain't nothing to think about. You know what I mean? Seeing y'all to deliberate. You know what I mean? I expect the verdict back in 20 minutes. I don't know how long it took them to deliver the verdict, but that shit came back quick as a slingshot. You know what I mean? Well, I mean a boomerang. You know what I mean? It was like he sent them out And they came right back. You know what I mean? Guilty. And the defense was like, we like to poll the jury. You want to poll the jury. Better stop worrying about polling the jury and worry about who will be polling your defendant, your client. Somebody about to be polling your client. You know what I mean? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, I got look, check this out, right? I ain't no computer savvy type dude, right? But I want to show y'all something. I want to show y'all something, right? And hopefully y'all be able to see it. Just to verify what I'm saying. And if well y'all well I don't know. Well let me see. Let me find. This motherfucker just look like he got a shit all the time. Where that picture at, man? See, they got all these motherfucking videos. I'm looking for goddamn image. Let me put images in here. This dude. Damn, the father looked like he kind of got like he got a shit too. Strong face ass. Yeah, he like father looked like he can't wait to get to the motherfucking joint. And see, and you know what's crazy about the whole thing? The father is an ex-cop, right? So more than likely, him and his son ain't even gonna be in the same joint. Or if they end up in the same prison, he's not gonna be with his son simply because he got those, you know what I mean, them police rights. You know what I mean? They're not gonna put him in no population, no regular population, because he's gonna probably run into people that he actually put in there. So they ain't trying to get no lawsuit or whatever. So he gonna be on his own. Travi boy gonna be on his own. Damn, they Travi, like I say, Travi might be all right, because you know what I mean. Let me see this. I was trying. Well, y'all seen the damn thumbnail, man. The neighbor. The neighbor is the one I'm talking about. The neighbor is the one I'm talking about. Always look like he got a shit. I'm trying to figure out. Oh man, then I seen this shit is just comical. You know what I mean? It said the defense attorney, the woman, said in her close, or I don't know if she said it in her closing arguments or what. Said something about Ahmad had long, dirty toenails. He had long, dirty toenails. Somebody tell me what in the hell did that man toenails had to do with the price of tea in China? Is that a reason? Is that a good reason to chase somebody down and hit them with a shotgun. You know what I mean? A freaking shotgun. Like they was on some big game hunting type. There's a there's a long, dirty toenail Negro. They're kind of they're kind of scarce in these parts. You know what I mean? Oh man, we gotta bag that one. We gotta bag that long, dirty toenail Negro right there. Shit, his head couldn't have just been on the wall. They might have had his feet on the wall and everything. Could have found that man if he didn't take the video. They probably would have found him. You know what I mean? Dismembered. They'd have kept his head and his feet and put him on the wall. One probably would have had the head, and the other two would have had 1 foot apiece. And they'd have had them all of them would have had them. Oh, excuse me. Guess who going to sleep tonight? They'd have had all them joints on the hanging on the wall in the garage, right next to the monster truck. Yeah, okay. And I ain't getting none of my new family members on this joint. Today, because everybody probably on their way out of town and stuff, and or got family in town, so they ain't paying your kid, they ain't paying the kid no mind tonight. So I guess I'm gonna have to get it on Scragglers. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to get the Scragglers today. But if you just scraggling on past this channel, you know what I mean? If you just on some scraggling type stuff and you came in, hit that like button for the comedy. Hit that subscribe button for the comedy. Hit the bell too, ding dong. That way the next time I come on here and get to talking my ish, they're gonna notify you. In my case, probably about an hour after I come on this joint, hoping that I get off before they notify you. But do it anyway. Do it anyway. Do it anyway. I got a goal I'm trying to reach. I got a goal I'm trying to reach. See, you don't see the joint in the back. It's a three-man revolution. You feel me? I'm trying to get some family to roll with me. We gonna break down all the bullshit. You know what I mean? Oh, geez, damn. That's what happened when I ain't gonna say that's what you eat before you come on this joint. That's just how cold she got it in here. You ever been in bookings and they have it freezing? They have it so cold in there where as though you don't want no drama. The only thing you busy thinking about is staying warm. That's how cold wifey had it in this room tonight. I was like, why the hell she got the window open and the fan on? And she know I hate when she had a fan on. I don't want no fan blowing on me. And it's freaking cold. No, I don't. You know what I mean? I'm good. Guess she said, I'm gonna run him out. I'm gonna keep him out of that bedroom tonight. You know what I mean? He ain't gonna get on no YouTube tonight. I want to talk about the verdict. You heard it? You ain't heard it. You heard it now, because I said it. That's right, I said it. Salute the perp. Man, salute to my cousin Elijah. And he just passed away. He lived down there in Georgia. I'm not even sure what part of Georgia he stayed in. But salute the cuz. Hold on for a second. I'm telling you, hold on for a second. Ain't nobody even paying attention. I say them rerouted. They probably done rerouted all my views. They be knocking me back down to zero and all that. Thank God I got some home team. I had some home team show up around here tonight. See, I said another cautionary tale. I'm more than willing to bet that when Travis had the bright idea of jumping in that truck, I guarantee you he probably was full of this. Maybe not the red, but I guarantee you he was probably full of Mountain Dew. Because you got to be on something. You indeed got to be on something to hop your ass in a truck and take off and say, I'm going to hunt down this there, and I'm going to kill him. I was going to kill him. I was going to kill him dead. You know what? I ain't messing with y'all, man. I ain't messing with y'all today. I ain't playing around with y'all today. I'm just elated. I'm just so elated. I guess this is like I just zoned out for a minute. I know it's a lot of people upset right now. And I can understand. I understand your frustration. I understand your pain. God darn it. Ain't it enough that they got Black Friday? You had to do the darn verdict right before Black Friday. I'm just full of myself today. But you know what? I'm about tired as I don't know what. Well, she think I'm gonna cook something. I ain't cooking nothing until tomorrow. I ain't messing with no food until tomorrow. Well, it's only one thing that I'm cooking anyway, so it'll be fine. I get it tomorrow morning. I'm gonna sit my tail down and I'm gonna shut my eyes for a minute because eyes tired. Eyes tired. Eyes are tired and I tired. Eyes tired. But let me know. Let me know how y'all feel about this verdict. I mean, I want to know a few things because you know, what I mean, ain't nobody. I understand it. I understand that family is in from out of town, and with the whole cooties thing going on, you know what I mean. Probably ain't seen the family in some time or whatever. So last thing on people's mind is playing on YouTube right now. So when you get around to it and you get some time or whatever, things calm down or whatever, and you happen to tap on this and you see or whatever, I got a few questions. Comment section. You know what I mean? But first I say, you know what I mean? Like, subscribe button, become a family member so you can get this, work. Every time I drop this work, you can get this work. You know what I mean? But what I'm gonna need you to do is you come to the comment section and answer these questions, right? First of all, I want to know what you actually think about the verdict, about them all three being found guilty a murder, right? Do you agree with the verdict, right? Do you think that the neighbor has a I got to take a shit face, right? Do you think the father got a I got to take a shit face? Do you think the neighbor went from having a I got to take a shit face to oh shit face? You know what I mean? After the verdict was read. Do you think that Travis is going to be passed around the prison for 15 bucks? 15 bucks and his dessert for 50 years. Put it in the comment section. I would actually like to know what you think. I'm out of here, man. I'm tripping. You know what I mean? But before I go, I'll let y'all know great minds think alike, and everybody has greatness in them. Never know when somebody's going to come along and pull that greatness up out of you. Next time, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share. Definitely share. Let's fuck the algorithm up, y'all. Share this with everybody you know. You'll say this guy came on YouTube. He was funny as a mother. He was talking about the McMichael show. You gotta listen to this guy. Share this joint. It's the fucking holidays. It's the fucking holidays. Share it with your family you ain't seen in 2-3 years. Have a laugh on me and the McMichaels. You know what I mean? Spread some holiday cheer. Spread some holiday cheer. You know what I mean? Like, subscribe, comment, share. It's your boy C Major. 2 of them fuckers in the air. You heard me? That way.